What's up? Brian Tong here, and Apple just announced their first new product of 2026, the all-new second generation AirTag. So we're going to talk all about it, plus there's a new Apple Watch band and more. Now, it's been rumored for a while, but it's official now. Apple has announced the new AirTag is available today. That's right, they just call it the new AirTag, and it's the same look, same design, and same size as the previous AirTag, but it's all about what's inside. The biggest change, Apple is using their second generation ultra wideband chip. That's the same one found in the iPhone 17 lineup, the iPhone Air, Apple Watch Ultra 3, and Apple Watch Series 11. This allows the precision finding range to increase up to 1.5 times farther away. The first generation AirTag had a range of 30 to 100 feet, so that would mean the second generation range now extends to 45 to 150 feet of range for precision finding. It's also more accurate, giving you better directional guidance, but that's a nice jump up. Apple also upgraded the Bluetooth chip to expand the range that items can be located. So that means it can play a sound from a greater distance before precision finding kicks in. Apple also re-engineered the speaker, so it's now a louder speaker, 50% louder according to them, and you can hear it up to 2 times farther away. And yes, this is subtle, but it's a welcome improvement as well. That's probably the most common way that I find my keys when I lose them before any other way, with the sound chime from Find My, and it helps if it's in the couch or in a pocket under a big stack of clothes. You know what I'm talking about. And Apple has even upgraded that chime sound to make it more easily recognizable. In addition to all of this, the precision finding used to be limited to the iPhone, right? On display, you can navigate through there, but now it's coming to an Apple Watch Series 9 or later and any Apple Watch Ultra 2 or later. So no Apple Watch SE models, just to be clear. Precision finding is the same, and what you expect, it's that combination of haptic, visual, and audio experience that you get to locate the new AirTags and the old ones. You can still share item location so that trusted people, can also help you find and recover a lost AirTag. Apple has also partnered with 50 airlines to accept share item location links. Now, this currently works with over 30 major airlines, including ones in the US like United, Delta, JetBlue, and more. That number of airlines will increase to more than 50 over time. Now, I throw an AirTag into all of my luggage when I travel. It's pretty much a no-brainer for me, and I'll know if my baggage makes it with me with some of those late boarding close calls that I've had. Airline carriers report that using the share item location feature has reduced baggage delays by 26% and has reduced incidences of truly lost or unrecoverable luggage by 90% of users. I did a test in my first AirTag video review where I deliberately lost AirTags in different places in Los Angeles, and at the time they were very new, but I was able to track their whereabouts. But unless really that person finds them and is planning on returning your lost keys or what item is associated with them, you're most likely going to have to rely on a good person to notify you that they've found your lost item, unless you really feel confident knocking on a complete stranger's door who took something of yours that didn't want to let you know they had it. Probably don't want to do that. Now, battery life is still targeting over a year of use. I don't have any more specific information other than that right now, so nothing has fundamentally changed there either. Now, the new AirTags are available right now, like I said, at this moment, at the same time that Apple made this announcement today. That is something that hasn't happened for a while, so surprise! And the price, that doesn't change either. A single AirTag is still $29, and a pack of 4 is still $99. I like all the upgrades here that these have, and sure, it's a lot of incremental quality of life improvements that add up for me, but I think being able to track down the second gen AirTags with my Apple Watch, that will be a nice feature addition as well. And that's one of those ecosystem hooks that Apple is so smart about building into their products that keeps you in the ecosystem. It keeps me, right? In order to use the new AirTags, Apple also just released an over-the-air software update for iOS 26.2.1 and watchOS 26.2.1 that is available now. So you need to make those updates in order to take advantage of the new second generation AirTags as well. So, what do you think of Apple's first new product announcement of 2026? Do you think you'll make the upgrade, or will you stick with what you have, or will this be the first time that you decide to get AirTags? Or hey, you still don't care for them, you don't need them? Let me know where you are at in the comments, because we'll all be reading them. Now, for someone who travels a lot, AirTags, those are a must-have item for me. And I'm going to even put it in something like my baby stroller for the new baby girl that my wife had just a little, over a week ago. I told you all about it, and if you're wondering why it might look, I might look a little beat up, well, that's why, all those overnighters. But also, say hello to baby Skylar. Now, she and mama are doing well and recovering. We are so happy she's here, and that sleep deprivation stuff is real with all the overnighters right now. But look how cute she is. And in case you were wondering, yes, she does look like her daddy. Look, I was just trying to lay low, but when Apple announces a new product, even if I'm on baby duty, there's going to be a video about it. Also, new AirTags are not the only new product Apple announced today. Apple also unveiled the new Black Unity Apple Watch band for 2026 with their special edition braided solo loop to honor Black History Month, with this year's edition celebrating the power of connection. Now, it's been one of my favorite Apple Watch band series, and this band is now available to order today as well. It was designed by Black creatives at Apple, and it showcases the colors of the Pan-African flag with recycled polyester yarn filaments around ultra-thin silicone threads that also makes it water and sweat resistant. So you can order it now, and it will be available in Apple Store locations later this week for $99. So those are two new things from Apple to kick things off in 2026. Now, it's also been revealed that Apple is hosting a 3-day Creator Studio event in Los Angeles that features their new creative suite of apps that I talked about a couple of videos back. It's an experience that some content creators and others will be invited to, and the suite includes apps like Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, Pixelmator Pro, Motion, and more. The launch day of the Creator Studio is January 28th, and it will cost $12.99 per month for a subscription or $129 per year. And all new subscribers will get a 1-month free trial, but it's Apple's way to get creators familiar, maybe even a little locked in and used to their creative tools moving forward. And they also have connectivity with Apple's iWork suite as well. You can check out some of the other details online or my previous video. But hey, that's going to do it for this video. If you like what you see, give me that thumbs up, subs up, and hit that notification bell, ding, to get all my latest videos when they drop. And if you want more of that Apple goodness, you can check out my weekly Apple Bits XL audio podcast. We'll be ramping that back up with the latest stories and special guests. Plus, you can support all my content with an ad-free version of the podcast, early access to my content, and exclusive content at patreon.com/Brian Tong. So thanks so much for watching. We will see you on the next video. There will be more videos. Trust me. We just keep cranking. All right. All right, everybody. Also, AirTags review when I get them in hand. We'll do that as well, just to kind of see the differences between first gen versus second gen, and does it really make a difference? I think there's some small ways that it does. So until next time, take care and be good. Peace and love.